Well, hello and welcome to a blind let's play of strange horticulture. Horticulture? It's not a word I use very regularly. All right, let's start a new game here. I don't know much about this other than cats, cults, and plants. It's good. The streets of Undermare are narrow and claustrophobic. Oh, it's gonna be one of these days. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floor so the neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermare that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. I believe this is a puzzle game, so yeah, this game features some small text, so we apparently can zoom in and out, and day 1 on Friday. I found it, an excerpt on the elusive wandering... Oh, I can zoom in. Whoo! The Wandering View. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone, give Hellbore a good scratch behind the ear for me. So it looks like we have... Cat. Hey! That's a fluff butt. So I can read this, or I can push this button. I must have walked past the shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day, surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices too faint to hear clearly coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has gotten the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. So we need some St. John's poppy. I actually don't know what any of these are. Curious. Let's see, a closer inspection. Let's see here. The vine leaves have a waxy finish. Okay. How do I... Let's see here. I should have the St. John's poppy plant in my book and see if I can identify it. I'm sure I have St. John's around here somewhere. What do we have in here? Ooh, we have labels, archive letters, book of plants. Okay, let's take a quick look in here. St. John's poppy. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiter's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John's poppy are bright red with a yellow center. So it looks like, I'm just gonna scroll through what I've got here. It looks like I only have one. So if we take a quick look at this, I think this is the St. John's poppy. So if can I label these? That's the plant that I need. I'm not sure how to use the labels. All right, so we've labeled it. According to legend, cavium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Okay, so we've labeled this. How do I use the labels? Ah, so I can do this. I can actually look at that! And you can label it whatever you want, but now it's been labeled, so that actually works out well. Let's put the book back. Let's see, we have will to explore. I have neither the time nor the inclination. You can water the plants to... Oh. Can I overwater my plants? I don't know. What's this? Let's see. Not sure what that is. We have a magnifying glass as well. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret, okay? Alright, well it's telling us to ring somebody else in. Sorry, cat. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, huh? Got a letter for you. Alright. Ooh. Gosforth is a hateful town. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in here. Gosforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that accursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. I don't know who that is. But, looks like we can travel now. So let's see here. Where are we? Here's where we are. So let's see. Looks like library in Ambleside. Where is Ambleside? There's Backbarrow. Ambleside is here. Alright, let's see if we can... The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone the librarian is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Okay, so looks like we've got one on the Gilded Dendra. Oh! Alright, let's go ahead and, how do I close this? I just... put the map over there, I guess. So let's see here. We have stuff on the Gilded Dendra now. Let's see. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to Dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. I don't think we have anything that looks like that. Also, I think we picked up one... The Wandering View. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances of up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowering lines. They are also quite hard and sharp. Interesting. Let's see. Let's look to see if we can figure out what we have. What else we have here. Let's see. Let's see, we got some blue, dark blue cluster made up of smaller flowers. Let's see, this one, let's see here. We have a lot of plants that I don't know what they are. Curing afflictions of the heart. Can we pet our cat here? Hi, Fluff Butt. Oh, purring! Let's see, this one... okay, well I don't really have any other info. Let's see here. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast. Alright, let's see here. Oops, no, I do actually want that. Hills to the northeast. I'm assuming here. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I am done, the cloud is sweeping back over a cloak of unwelcome shade. So we got a plant. I'm not sure what kind of plant it is, but we should probably be careful about that, since I think that one's a little dangerous, is what it said. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sorry, cat. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around, down through Backbarrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now and I brought Fennett from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I had to cover to get here. So we have lemon dandy. I think I saw that. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a pilled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated. Okay. Curled leaves, huh? So let's see here. I don't see any curled leaves there. Smells of nothing that I can detect. I think it's this one. It's kind of hiding in the corner there, but I'm pretty sure this is the one that they're talking about. Looks like they've got curled leaves, and that looks pretty correct. So let's, alright, so that one is lemon dandy. And we got a new plant. Alright, let's label this as lemon dandy. Alright. Let's move some of the plants that we've labeled. We're gonna put them together. Alright, looks like we can explore some more. Let's see here. What else can we do? Let's visit Undermire and see what we've got. The streets of Undermire are narrow and... Oh, this is the same thing that we've already read. So nothing new there. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing, but not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need to sleep. Okay. So, forest camphor, a small, strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful soporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. What does this smell like? It's pungent but not unpleasant. The bulb is a soft yellow, the leaves are waxy. I think it's this one. Let's see, dark blue, because we have some light blue ones over here. Yeah, it's gotta be this one. This one has to be the camphor. Cool, so we actually did get it right. And we got the Butterdale. Let's go ahead and stuff that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and label this as the oh, there's a note! Hey, do you see the note up in the top right, or top left? I guess we need to look up under all of our plants. Hey, give me this. I don't know. Let's just put that aside for now. Let's see, we can explore a little bit more. Let's check out, there's like a house down here. Can we actually visit the house? No, we can't. Just trying to explore, find out what we're doing here. Alright, let's that's a curious little drawing. Is there anything else under any of these? My initial thoughts are I kind of want to label all of these flowers, right? Because I'm absolute chaos is my middle name. Let's see. So this is the really dangerous one. Let's put that aside. I don't want to accidentally murder anybody. Wouldn't be the first time. Got any wandering view? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the view, if you've got it. Okay, so the wandering view. Let's see, the gills on the underside of this mushroom. Wait, do this. Soured milk. Red spores, let's see. Hard and sharp. Okay, so this one's hard and sharp. Can actually like... Can't quite look at the underside of these. Let's see. Beautiful flowing lines. I don't have any other mushrooms, do I? Didn't I have, let's see, wait, wasn't there one more that talked about mushrooms? Let's see, so there's this one, the Farmer's Worry, which is a spongy mushroom. Not as spongy, this one is spongy. No, it smells of soured milk. I thought there was another one that we had. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Milky fluid that can be consumed for a treatment of stomach pains. I think it's this one. I hope it's that one, because otherwise we're gonna end up killing her. Alright, let's find out if that's right. Okay, I got it right. Hooray! And we got a Lady of Summer. And that's the end of today. Well, let's go ahead and label this as Wandering View. Okay, so that one's probably gonna walk off. That's my best guess. Let's see, we can also travel. Let's see, let's check out Kendall here. I sidestep the busy town of Kendall and head to Serpentine Woods to root around. The shrubs are overgrown and the foliage is thick and vibrant. It feels like the perfect place to find a hidden gem, but I look high and low and nothing stands out. Okay, so nothing there. Let's go ahead and end the day. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find, a book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside library. Okie dokie. Nobody's dead. Okay, so we have the third river. Hey, cat. Aww, such a floof. Okay, hang on. Let's see. The third. So River Loon. Is there a third river? Let's see. Let's do some shape matching today, guys. I'm really, really good at this. Just kidding. Let's see. Okay, no. Okay, so I'm not too sure about this. I'm gonna go ahead and put everything back here. I'm not too sure about that whole thing. I was trying to see like what we could maybe get into, but I don't see anything, unfortunately. So all right, let's go ahead and just do the first thing here. Bring me a sample of Apis dimius and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Have you ever considered... Okay, so I do not have this. Oh, I can actually look at like people's information. So we're looking for something that we do not have. Sounds like a Latin name for a plant. I should consult my book. Okay, so that's useful. Let's check this out. Apius. Ah, so Gandhi root, I think. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. Let's see here. A single pink flower that smells pleasant. Don't think, well, maybe. Let's keep an eye on that one. Do we have any other plants that kind of look like that? We don't. Oh, we do, right here. The leaves are coarse to the touch. Let's see here. I think this is the one that we need. Okay, cool. So we actually did get that one. Go ahead and label that as Gandhi root. Did my plant walk away? It didn't walk away. I thought this was supposed to move at night. Lies. Okay, so, and we got another new plant. Kind of curious about this. Still kind of curious about I just don't know where this this river is. Like, it says the third river, but are we talking like 1, 2, 3? Like, is it over here? I don't think so. I'm just not sure at this point. Let's see. Let's travel to Ambleside again and check out the library. Okay, so it doesn't have anything this time. Because I remember that they mentioned the library, so. Okay, let's go ahead and bring in another person. Lake Undermire is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. All right, we got another letter. This one's sealed. There's an old slate mine at Knott that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. So, Knott. Let's see. Where is Knott? This is good to, like, have to find things. I wish you could kind of search, because... Oh, here's Knott. Alright, let's go ahead and... an iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits in the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted, but it may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Alright, so, according to the legend... Okay, this is the one that we talked about, the love lock. Let's see, do we have... heart-shaped leaves? This doesn't look heart-shaped. Smooth and waxy leaves. It's the only plant we have that's just got leaves, and none of these other ones look like they have. Oh wait, maybe this one? Smell pleasant. That one's got heart-shaped leaves. Let's find out. Okay, so actually that one was right. We managed to identify it. All right, we got 3 new plants with that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and label. Let's go ahead and label this as, what was this called? C-L-A-V-I-L-I-U-M. It's complicated words to spell. All right, I'm gonna put you here. I'm gonna put you here. Okie dokie. Well, let's bring somebody else in. Sorry, cat. I'm headed to Grizedale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot and they're not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help win them over. Fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along stems. That might be it. Not these mushrooms. Maybe these ones? Let's see. Thick, shiny leaves. Stiff leaves. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Do we have any other ones that grow like that? Oh, maybe this one? Thick, shiny leaves. Didn't we have some other ones that kind of look like that? Hang on, let's see here. Let's start at the front here. As if I recall correctly, we did have some other information. No, it's really just the fox button. Thick, shiny leaves. Let's see. These ones have small leaves and delicate flowers. Let's see. Nothing that I can detect. I want to say it's probably this one, because this one has stiff leaves. Small red berries, huh? Really don't have anything else of info on these guys. Do we have anything about it says that, like, come here. Let's see, flowers. Let's see. We have little tufts, light blue flowers, rounded light blue flowers. I want to say that's probably this one. Let's see, I'm looking for any info on like other plants that may kind of look similar to these guys. So let's see, this one gives smaller florets. Pleasant looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful spores. So this is many, so that's not right. Okay, so we really get to kind of figure, I guess, I'm going to assume it's probably this one, because this is stiff leaves, and this one is small leaves. It's supposed to be thick, shiny leaves. So let's try it out. I got it right! Okay. I was a little nervous about that one. Okay, so this one here is a fox button. I'm actually kind of impressed I got that one because we really didn't have a ton of info on that. Kind of a strange one. Let's bring somebody else in. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's poppy. There's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. We'll go somewhere after this. So Harlequin blue. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus which assist in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. What am I doing with my life here? Let's see here. So bushy blue flower. These are the only bushy blue ones I have. What does this look like? Blue flowers, light, airy scent. Those are really the only ones I've got that are bushy and blue. I don't have anything hiding in a corner, right? Yeah, because these ones are all correct. We don't have any other thing bushy or blue, so I'm going to go ahead. I guess I just have to assume that's what these are. Okay, so I got it right. Kind of seems strange to me. Let me go ahead and label this. So let's see, this was, how do you spell that? Harlequin blue. There we go. Let's go ahead and put these over here with the rest of the plants that have been identified. I don't think we really have any place that we need to go to, do we? Let's check out something. I don't know. Let's go to the Daughters Stone Circle. Kind of want to explore just a little bit. Let's go to, let's see, we're here. Let's hit, I don't know, let's go to Fairfield Peak. Let's just explore. I reach the stony plateau atop Fairfield Peak and catch my breath. The wind swirls and lashes at my cheeks. I take shelter behind a stone wall for a bite to eat before heading back down the mountain empty-handed. So it looks like, again, we really didn't have anything that we could have gotten there. Ah! Person in a cloak. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Okay, so Mary's breath, this wide waxy leaves allows this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal garden so that the king could assure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. Let's see here. What is this? Smooth waxy leaves. I'm gonna assume it's probably that one. I really don't have anything else. Like, these are mushrooms. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this. Whoops, I didn't, nope. That was not Mary's breath. Okay. Can I travel? Because I don't think, oh, maybe, Veined leaves have a waxy finish. Maybe this one. Okay. Got that one wrong and I got a letter out of that. Whoops, almost pissed off the sisters there. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grizedale Forest, a mile from the lake shore, across from Torver. Please help us. All right. So we'll probably do that. Let's label this one as Mary's Breath. Since we borked that one up. Good job, me. I don't know if there's like so many things that we can mess up or like how all that works. Let's go to, wait, where are we going? Grizme up here. No. There it is. Let's see. So across from Torver, a mile from the lakeshore. I'm gonna assume here. The sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and through a large oak door along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on the table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There's not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asked my escort. Okay, so we've got wren. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it's said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who do not. Okay, so no flowering plants allowed. Really the only one we have here is this. Is the scent that scratches at the back of my throat. This one also doesn't have one. This has berries. I don't think it says anything about berries. I'm going to assume it's this one because we really don't have anything else. I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants for which I'm grateful for. We got some new plants! Hey! What the hell is that? Okay, so this plant is called wrens. Let's go ahead and mark that down. Sure glad we're doing pretty well here. Okay, so we're done with that. Let's see, what's this one? Let's see. Oh, this one, let's see here. Northeast corner of the wood at a plant. So hang on, let's take a quick look here. Open. So, Scosforth is, where is that at? Here. So somewhere, journey in the woods to the south of town with a group of travelers on the northeast corner. So probably here. So we'll probably want to take or go and like explore there eventually. But let's go ahead and do another person here. I am this close to reporting you, halfwit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. So we need Butterdale or Meekdew. Okay, Butterdale, often found growing in Crumson Valley sides. Butterdale has been used centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark skin leaves can be stewed. Okay. Or Meekdew. Let's see. But touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. All right, so Butterdale it is. Let's see. Clumps on valley sides, blah, blah, blah. Dark green leaves can be stewed. The flowers smell buttery. Do I have... What is this? Buttery scent. Okay, let's go ahead and give them Butterdale. go ahead and label that. Okay, there we go. And let's go ahead and explore, I think, here. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature away from the stench and clamor of Undermare. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Okay, so we got another new plant there. That is beautiful news for us. Let's go ahead and close the shop for the day. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it would never be found. So it looks like we've got another note or another card here. Let's take a quick look. Hang on. We've got north of Hawkshed, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. All right, let's find all of these places because yeah, good luck with that. Okay, so here's Lowick, so east. So over here, there's Russend. So west of Ruston, there's not a lot in between here. South, where is Crinkle? Looking for Crinkle Crags. Okay, so I'm gonna guess here, but north of, so right here I think is where this is pointing us. Let's go. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing, a whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm and points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. So we get some new plants. I don't know if that was a good thing or not, to be completely honest with you. But sure glad we got that. All right, let's put some of these plants around. Let's move them and see what we've got. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it, something or another. I'm no green-eyed drawer, that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Okay, Lady of Summer. The leaves curl around delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make this plant a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Okay, so let's see. We've got, this looks a single sweet smelling dark flower. So let's see. They did say it smelled good, right? I think it's this one. We really don't have anything else that has like a, oh, this one. No, because this one's got spines on it. So I think it's this one. So let's go ahead and label this one as Lady of Summer. Go ahead and just move some of these plants around, yeah? Give them a little bit of space to work. So that does mean that this is somewhere on this map, by the way. I don't know, to be honest, I don't know where it is, but I do feel like it would probably be a good idea to find it if we could. The third, I just don't know what that means, and I keep looking for a place with like a little, like there's this one, but I don't think that's it. And the only other place, no, I don't really see any other river that has this. It does say the third river, like the river, does that, do these rivers mean something that I don't understand? Oh, row H, by the way. So this is row H. Let's see. I'm gonna guess it's the third river on row of H. 1, 2, 3. Here? I got it. All right, a dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. All right, so we got another plant there. That's that one. Hooray, we got it. So that was actually really good. Is there anything else on this, is there? No, just that. All right, good job, team. They are saying the Arda has been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me that the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. All right, we got a new letter here. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you're determined to explore Great Gable, to be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. So Great Gable here, huh? After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I'm still somewhat distant from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn down the mountain, unless you have brimlock. Often found growing, no. Often, those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draught. Let's see here. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, brimlock produces small yellow flowers. See here, do we have anything with small? So the only thing that I have with small yellow, with yellow flowers in general, are here. Pale yellow flowers, the leaves are quite soft. Nope. So it looks like we don't have brimlock yet. Waxy and tough. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have it yet, so we'll have to come back to that a little bit later. This plant is cursed. If someone brought me nothing but sorrow, please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. All right. Got another mushroom here. Got a bunch of different mushrooms. Let's move these guys over here. I think these are white flowers, so not terribly useful there. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common truce, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have some business in Sedbergh in the meantime. Okay, so we need to go to red pike eventually. Looks like we can actually do that right now. Let's see, where is red pike? Oh, it's up here. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. This is going easy. The weather agreeable and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. Okay, so that is the plant, I don't remember what she called it, that we just needed. Let's see, did she give us the note on it? So we can just, okay, well, whatever she was looking for, I don't know if it's in our bio or not. Yes, we can actually look back here. Common truce. Do I have the information on that? I do, it's right there. Let's go ahead and mark that so that we remember what it is. Is it Truce? I don't know, I'm not like a big plant person. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in future. Have you got any shimmerlung? Let's see here. Shimmerlung. So let's see. I think that looks awfully familiar. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large ridged leaves. So that looks about right. Let's go ahead and give her that. I'm glad that they're not super close. Like, it's very obvious that they gave them a little bit of difference. So you're not like, oh, there's 4 different plant. Well, I had 3 of those ones, which was like a problem, but we're okay for now. So okay, let's go ahead and do another one. There is a beautiful plant that I've been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. Something. Monk brew? I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves though. Okay, I think this one we've already discussed this. I think it's meek dew. Let's see, made up of many smaller florets. Let's see. Difficult to care for. So I want to say it's probably, let's see. Decorative plant. So let's see. That doesn't look right. Can I zoom in on this? That kind of looks right, and since it does say many flowers, I think it's probably this one. Okay, so that is meek dew, and that's the end of the day. Let's go ahead and label that one. Meek dew. Okay, so now we just need to find something to keep me warm, which is this brimlock. I don't think I have a plant to use to get through that, unfortunately. We're back here again, huh? Oh, this one's broken. Time passed, a year and then another. The book remained hidden but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Sounds like it's raining again. This one's a little bit more difficult. It's literally just an X. Curious. And this part's missing, so I assume that means there's gonna be something there. I would probably think maybe it's gonna be one of these empty squares that has something in the corner. So most of these, like this one's not gonna be it, that one's not gonna be it. We're gonna probably wanna think about that one and see what we can do. But for right now, let's open the drawer. I just sucked at that like multiple times. Okay, and we can go exploring, but let's go ahead and start here. The fox button was no help, I am afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I am rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you have anything to help keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Alright, so we need some fennel. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Okay, let's take a look. The leaves are quite soft. Okay, so that one's got soft leaves. This one, thin stems. Yeah, that doesn't look right though, so probably not. It smells like rhubarb. Probably not. I think this is the one because I don't think I have anything else. So let's go ahead and move these mushrooms over. Okay, so that one is fennel. Let's go ahead and label this one. I guess hard mode would be not labeling your plants, I assume. So let's see, inside the stone circle. Let's go check it out. The circle of ancient rhyolite boulders has been a site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. The lone pillar of red sandstone stands off to one side. Nothing there. Should pet my cat as always. Here's the letter. Let's see what today's letter is. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Okay. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grizedale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was nothing like I'd ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seemed overly protective lately. Okay, so let's see, northeast of Rustland. Rustland was down here. Let's see. Northeast of Rustland. I'm going to assume it's here. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda. I turn to walk back, but then again I have a few tricks up my sleeve. So we have Mellow Glow, possibly. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. It has sharp thorns. So that one has sharp thorns. This one also has sharp thorns. I think it's this one. Okay. With the help of the Mellow Glow, I walk right by the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and label that. Plop this up here, I guess. So all of these are plants that I haven't figured out. Let's bring them over here. Come to me, my children. Okay. And we have a new plant. Ooh, that one's weird. It's got like berries on its instead of flowers. You again, huh? I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Alright, so we've got 2 options. This one here, enhance psychic abilities, or let's see, protecting against all manner of afflictions in the mind. Red flower that provides a shielding effect. Long stems grow among tall leaves. I'm going to think it's probably this one, because I don't have any other flowers. I think this is probably for the best. This is gonna change this so to protect against all manner of afflictions. So we'll find out if that works for her. Okay, so let's see here. We're done with that one. Haven't gotten a plant to, because the brimlock, waxy and tough leaves. I don't think we've gotten anything that has that. So those are smooth, they're not rough. These smell good, that's not what I'm looking for. My fingers ache from handling this plant. That doesn't sound good. Oh, lady, hi. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we must simply pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizergh. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of some interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Alright, so we are invited to the castle apparently. That's cool. I don't know if we can go today. Let's see. There's a castle up there, but that's not the one I'm looking for. Muncaster Castle, that's not right. Let's see here. Oh, it's right freaking here. Okay, so that's... I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. All right, we get some new plants and something about it. What the heck is that? That's a curious plant. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Okay, yellow flowers and coarse leaves. These leaves have to sound... That's not good. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Is it this one? Gandhi root? Let's see here. Digestive aid. Okay, so let's try this one. Good job, team. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a large deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Same, really. Either way, there's something evil in them hills and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up in Swinside. I've come now for some stinking mount cap. Okay. What the hell does that all mean? Let's see. Stinking mount cap. Or I'm sorry, what? Sunset mount cap. We don't seem to have anything in that name, but maybe we have something that's got another name? Scroll through the notes here. We do have this one right here, which smells strongly of soured milk. So I'm thinking this might be it. Let's find out. Okay, so actually, I did get that right. I wasn't sure if that was gonna be correct. We don't have a note on it. Mount cap. This is actually like stinking. That is tiny, tiny print, but yeah, so okay, we got that one, and we got that one right. Let's see, we can't get here. I'm still kind of curious about this one. Let's see if we can maybe like pick a location that kind of matches, like this one kind of matches, this one doesn't. Let's see if I can't find one. Well, I'm not sure, so let's just go ahead and pick one of these locations that kind of looks like it. We're gonna go with this one. I don't know, nothing here. Okay, so that was not the right location to go. Maybe we'll figure out something more about that later. Okay, last one. We'll save at the end of this. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Okay, well, I think this is going to be our next note, but for now, we're just going to save, and then we'll see how the next set of this goes.